Hey, what's happening, everybody? Rod J back again to take a look at another beer. Thanks for swinging by to check out another video. Tonight, I'm going to take a look at one out of Baltimore, Maryland. This is the Neon Gypsy India Pale Ale from DuClaw Brewing Company. So this one actually comes in with an ABV of 6.5%. It is an India Pale Ale. As far as the IBU, 75 IBU level. So this one should have some nice hoppiness to it. The label there, as you can see, nice neon label, and it has a little bit of information there on the side as well. Nothing else really on the other one besides your government warning type stuff. But the beer says unplug with this golden IPA infused with grapefruit, citrus, and notes of pine by a vagabond blend of 7 hops that continues to roam your palate long after the beer's crisp finish. Pop the top. It's time to disconnect. Respect the fluid. And then you can see their motto. They put all their bottle caps right there. Craft be cherished. Rules be damned. So that is your DuClaw Brewing. Let's get it open and get it into a glass and check it out. So pouring this one into the glass right now, I'm already picking up notes of the aroma. So it's coming out pretty easily out of the bottle. Yeah, you do get that nice grapefruit scent you're used to, a lot of that citrus, and definitely some of that pine dankness as well. Take a look at the beer. You can see right there, it's got a nice golden orange amber color to it. The head came out about a 2-finger head. I think it's about down to about almost 1.5 at this point, so it is coming down at a pretty good pace. Now, one thing I am noticing on this one, not sure the screen is going to pick it up, but I do see some of the particles in there, so it is something that is bottle conditioned, it looks like. So I don't know if you can pick that up or not, but there is some of that taking place. And when I get it to the light, it really does show a lot of the different fragments, and they're not huge by any means, but you definitely notice them. And you have a slight bit of a haze, so I can't see fully through. It's kind of got a nice cloudiness to it, but it is what you would expect to get for an IPA for the most part. Not noticing too much on the carbonation as well. Bringing it back over, you can now see it's down to about a finger of the head. As far as that aroma, as I mentioned, nice citrus notes, nice pine notes. I mean, it comes out with everything you'd expect to have on an IPA. It comes out very easily. Like I said, don't have to sniff really hard. And you get that nice grapefruit scent leading away. That pine dankness on the back end. Pretty much your typical IPA type notes. Maybe a little bit of a tropical type scent. So looking on the computer here, it doesn't show the 7 hops they actually used. If I do happen to find out, I'll put that in the description. But the other thing on the head, it is pretty much a bone white colored head. But as far as the taste, 75 IBU, big hit up front on the bitterness, so that initial taste, definitely the mouth does pop there. You get that bitterness on the front of the tongue, but you also get a nice hit in that initial flavor. The good thing with this one on the back end, it does have a nice break as it goes to the finish, so it is very crisp. It does have a nice dry texture on that part, so you're not getting too much on the back end on the finish. Good amount of carbonation taking place there. On the flavor, I am picking up some of the grapefruit type notes that you can expect to get. Again, some of the tropical type notes you can expect to get with an American IPA. I can feel the flavors getting around the mouth very nicely. It's leaving a nice lingering effect, so it's getting a pretty good duration out of the flavors. A good thing I like about this one so far is that lately I've been having more IPAs that have kind of had that seltzer water feel. I'm not picking that up on this one. This one is really flavored nicely to basically be what you would expect it to be in an IPA. I think sometimes some of the IPAs that are getting made out there, there's something that's a little bit off. There's something being missed. There's too many of them that come out like pretty much a seltzer water type beer. This one, they did a pretty good job packaging it all together. Could easily sit back and enjoy drinking a few of these. Yeah, you can just relax, talk, do whatever you're doing, hanging out, put your feet up, and that duration, like they said, is supposed to be long lasting. That is definitely a nice flavor duration that I'm getting on this one. So all in all, pretty good beer here. As far as anything else with it, the texture is a nice and sturdy one, not too thin at all. Definitely a good, strong texture in that regard. The body sits pretty much as a medium to full body. Not really too heavy, but nice medium for sure. But probably just a little bit past that. Carbonation, like I said, it's not really too bad on this one. I do feel a little bit of an urge to burp at a certain point, but I was taking a few big gulps as well, so that's going to happen in that regard. But again, this is the Neon Gypsy from DuClaw Brewing. A very pleasurable IPA. If you get a chance, I would definitely recommend checking them out. And DuClaw does some pretty good beers out of Baltimore. If you happen to go out and check out DJ's Brew Tube, DJ is actually down in the Maryland area, and I know he does a lot of different things with DuClaw and some of the breweries around his neighborhood. So, all in all, very decent beer. I'm glad I picked this one up. Definitely one I would drink again. And if you're an IPA fan, I say go ahead and check it out. But that's my wrap on that one. Thanks again for swinging by to check out another video. I look forward to catch you in another one down the line. Keep drinking good craft beers, and cheers.